Hi guys, my name is Brad Dexter. I'm a physical therapist at QLI here in Omaha, Nebraska. This is Joe. Joe's going to help me demonstrate the FreeWheel today. So I wanted to show this to you guys, give a little review on it. We've had this for, I think, about 3 years now and have been using it with our residents on campus pretty regularly to help them access the outdoors. It's a great and inexpensive attachment to a manual wheelchair, either rigid frame or a folding manual wheelchair, to essentially help lift the front casters off the ground and allow the user to access environments like grass or playground surfaces, bumpy areas, gravel, a lot more readily than you are with just the standard manual wheelchair. So I'm going to come up here and I want to take a couple looks at some of the parts on the FreeWheel. You'll see back here, this is the portion that's going to attach to the footrest. The depth of this component is adjustable via a bolt right in there. So depending on the depth of your footrest, you can kind of change how deep that is. A lot of this is customizable. Right in here, we can change essentially the height. So your footrests are going to be different heights off of the ground, and we can adjust that height very easily right here. Once we attach it to the footrest, we can just clamp it down in that way. On the front of the tire is the tire. And pneumatic tire, so you do have to make sure that you keep this inflated, and there's a tension adjustment knob up here, which is just going to control how easily this tire rotates around on turns. Some people may like it to be a little bit more tense, and others may want it to be loose as you're out and about. So once this is attached, there is an option to do a rack on the top of this, and you can look up any of this information on gofreewheel.com. They have all the information on there as well as ordering. But there's a rack that goes on the front of this to enable you to carry luggage, groceries, whatever it might be, especially if you're going to be out and about, pretty active user throughout the day. Let's go ahead and take a look at this on the chair. So I introduced Joe to you guys, and in Joe's situation, he's unable to lean forward and put this on, but you should be able to lean forward and get down to the foot plate to actually be able to place this on by yourself. So one thing I want to point out, I'm going to go on with the back of this first, and I'm making sure that this is open. And you'll notice as I put that on the back that this isn't quite going down around the bar. You want to make sure that you rotate that tire all the way out, and you'll see how that drops down. Once we're on there and we are centered, I'm going to clamp this down. Relatively easy. And then Joe, do you want to show us how this lifts up the front casters? Just kind of swivel that wheel around and we see the front casters pick up. And just having 3 large wheels now is really the trick to being able to go over those uneven surfaces. Joe actually is personally getting one of these so that he's able to go enjoy the park and the outdoors with his children as well. So thanks for watching. If you guys are interested in any of our other content, please check out our page on YouTube, just QLI, and feel free to comment below. We love to hear any thoughts or suggestions that anyone has on these products or on the techniques that we're demonstrating. Thanks.